Hey Stampers, Diane Dimich here with ddStamps.com, and today I'm going to introduce you to day number 9 of the Crafting Advent Calendar. So if you're not aware, I have a whole playlist in YouTube of all of these videos. I'll put them on my website. If you purchase the Advent Calendar from me, I will send you a packet of supplies to make all of these projects. And if you saw day 8, that was quite the project. Mostly I've done cards. 7 cards, 8 cards, because I did 2 the first day. So, and then yesterday I did a birthday banner, which kind of brought in all of the techniques that I had used over the last couple days. So that was fun. Switch my camera, we'll see what day 9 brings us. All right, here's day 9. So I'm going to go ahead and punch out the score line there. So my daughter-in-law was over yesterday and she was looking at this and she was like, oh my gosh, you could make some really cute things with this box. You could do like a little diorama. Ooh, fun. You could do a little diorama, which would be kind of cute in each one. Anyway, today we have, looks like memory and more pieces. Cute. All right, so we have memory and more cards, which are printed on both sides. Yay! So a lot more paper, words, cuteness. Love that one. Love this one. Oh, it's gonna be a tough one to pick. And then some little embellishments. I think I know what I want to do with this one. Some fun little embellishments. So this is going to be a fun one. Oh, look at that cute little bird. We'll see what I do. Oh, these are really cute. They coordinate too with puffy stickers, but all right, let me figure out what I'm going to do. I'll be back in a moment. All right, so I worked on project 9 and of course forgot to hit play, so I didn't get any of it recorded. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip my camera. I'm going to show you do one of the projects, because I actually made 3 little note cards. But I'm going to do another note card and an envelope, and then I will show you, and I'll show you everything I made. Frustrating, but it happens, you know. See how I am? All right, so we were using the Memory and More cards, and I have, and some Memory and More pieces too. Somewhere I have another little piece here. So I actually made some other cards. I'll show you those because they turned out cute, I think. They're little note cards. And just used the Memory and Mores and the embellishments that came with it. And then of course I put a little of the baker's twine on there. All right, and so this one it's a 3x6 piece of the thick basic white. I cut down one of the Memory and More cards to 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And I'm just going to add that to my card base. Oops. Of course, that green glue, you know, it's nice because it moves around, unless it moves and you don't get it back in place where you want it. There we go. All right. And then I cut out a circle, and you'll get these in your packet of supplies. I cut out a circle from Stylish Shapes. And I will just add that in the middle. Let me grab a block. Let's see, what did I do? Thinking of you, proud of you. I'm going to do miss you, I guess. Oh, maybe I'll do for someone extra special. I haven't done that one yet. And I'll use Flirty Flamingo this time. Nice. And then I'm going to add one of the little butterflies from the embellishments with dimensionals. Cute. There. All right, so there is the note card done. Now I wanted to show you a way that you can do envelopes for these. I'm just going to show you with copy paper. So I took a piece of copy paper and it's 4 1/4 by 7, and I'm going to score it at 1 inch. Make sure you're using your scoring blade. And 4 1/4. And then I'm going to flip it and we're going to score it at a 1/2 inch on both sides. And because I'm using copy paper, I have to be kind of careful. You don't really want to score it too deep or you'll tear it. So once I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and fold on my score lines so I can see them well. There's this one, and then here's the 4. All right, so once you've got those folded, then you're going to take a scissor and you're just going to trim up this side to the score line. And this side to the score line. And then on the other side, you're going to cut these corners off. Like so. If you want to give your envelope a little finished edge, a better edge, you can just round these corners. If you have a corner rounder, go ahead and use that. But otherwise, just round the corners. Just kind of makes it look a little more finished. And then what you're going to do is these are going to come in, you're going to fold this up. So these, you're going to get glue on this side because this side is shorter than this. So you want to make sure you don't get glue off the edge. So we'll go ahead and add glue. And fold that down. Oops. Again, that green glue is going to move on you, so be careful. And I'm a little crooked on this side. You can see it come over the edge a little bit. So I'm just going to go ahead with my scissor and trim that off. If my score lines were perfectly straight, that would not have happened. Now, one of the things you can do is you can take one of your Memory of More cards, and if you wanted to, you could decorate that flap. Somewhere here. Oh, here, I had one. So I just used another piece of a Memory of More card and taped it on there so that I had a note card and envelope. Oh, let me grab the Memory of More cards. Let's see what I got. We'll just see what I got here. So I could do like this one on there, or this one. That would be cute. And this would work because it would coordinate. Actually, all these would work. I'm going to use this one. Put these away, so I'll show you how I do that. I'm just going to put adhesive on the flap and then take my Memories and More card and attach it on there. And then flip it over and trim that down. Like so. And then I have a little, and then because I used the pink color, the Flirty Flamingo, I could add a little bow on there if I wanted to. And pull some of this off. I think I'll double it up just to give it a little more oomph. So I just doubled the strands and then tied in a bow. Take those off. I'm going to get that out of there. And then I'll just add a little dab of adhesive and attach the bow. And there is your project. So you'll get enough to make all 4 of the note cards. But they turned out cute. I like them. All right, that's project number 9. So I'm back on board here and I will get project number 10 done. Don't forget, you get a packet of projects if you order this crafting advent calendar from me through Stampin' Up. And I will send you a packet of all the supplies to make all the projects I've made over these 12 days. All right, take care and have a great day.